In this presentation, we will be talking about the Rocket Design Challenge for Physics Week, weeks 1 through 3. It's time to get ready and blast off! For my project, I started out with thinking, what kind of rocket do I want to make? I decided what rocket I wanted to make, made my rocket out of the certain materials I needed, created a hypothesis, and tested it for 4 consistent times. After that, I'd made my conclusion and results. For my hypothesis, I used the if and then language. I predicted that if I put more air into my balloon or my rocket, then the balloon or my rocket will travel a larger distance. Here's what my rocket first turned out to be. It was created out of a cut up piece of a straw glued onto a pink balloon. Here shows what my rocket was when I began to start out. I used a piece of a straw that I cut and I glued it onto my pink balloon to make my rocket. The only modification I had to make to my rocket was trading out the straw because it was not strong enough. By taping, instead of using glue, I taped on a toilet paper roll that was empty onto my balloon, which gave it a stronger modification. Newton's laws are in 3 laws. Each law has a different meaning, and for each law, I have a suggestion on how it relates to my rocket. Law 1 is an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion at a constant velocity unless acted upon by another force. An example of this in my rocket was the way for the rocket to gain motion. You will need air blown into the balloon, causing it to be in a constant motion until stopped by a different act. Law 2 is force equals mass times acceleration. This part is about acceleration. For the balloon to gain more speed, you will have to blow more air into the balloon, creating a faster speed or a liftoff speed, used as in rockets. Law 3. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The balloon is moving in one direction, but the air being released in the opposite direction. These show an example of Law 3. Results and conclusion. In my results, I found everything to be pretty similar in tact of how far my balloon went, and when I added more air and when I had less air in it. In conclusion, I did find out that the laws all occurred in each of my test runs, and that my hypothesis was correct. By adding more air, my balloon went a farther distance. Here are my results. As you can see, the trial runs were very consistent to each other and very similar in time.